This is for Lynn, Agee. Lynn, during the off season, you had a trip over to Italy, used your frequent flyer miles. Basically, what is the team going to get out of this trip?
Well, when you take a team on a trip like that, and we had the opportunity to do that with our men's team, both of us went, so we shared an invaluable experience of just being together. And it's totally different than being the coach and the players throughout a season of extreme pressure. You know, the pressure's not there. It's fun, you play the games, and you get to enjoy each other as people. And I think hopefully that can bring us some positive experience with our returning players, that we did share that trip and we're able to relax and have some fun and actually see what this year's team looks a little bit like. That was a May trip for us. So it's a great experience, and what a wonderful educational experience it was for our team.
Coach Agee, UNC-G, last year you won 20 games. You played UNC and Maryland. This year you go Duke and State back-to-back weekends. Talk about playing those ACC schools and how it helps you guys develop as the season wears on.
I'm scared. we open at State on Sunday afternoon, and again, we're all in the same boat. Going in, let me say that we have some injury issues going on with our program at this point, and some of those may be resolved, some of those maybe not. So there's a lot up in the air for us. I think what you'll see from our program is an awful lot of youth. We do return 5 seniors, and if we were all healthy, 5 would be in the top 7. Those 5 seniors would play in the top 7 players in every game. So the verdict's out on that. We will go into State with an awfully young squad to try and play against NC State. The good part is NC State's very young this year, having graduated, I think, 6 seniors last year. So, you know, it's a difficult thing to think to motivate players, very clearly. How do you motivate somebody when you can't be fooling around? I mean, last year, did we think we were going to Carolina to beat Carolina, you know, at Carolina? Well, how do you talk about it? And that's the hardest thing, even in all the years I've coached, is do you go in and go, yeah, you know, you never know, anything can happen? Or do you go in and say, we're going in to try and maintain our composure, to play the best basketball we can play, and this is not an outcome thing. This is let's mentally get control of ourselves and really focus on what it is we're trying to do. So I think that's a challenge for all of us when we face something like this, is what do you really say and what do you hope to gain from it? We need to gain toughness. Again, with younger players, they have to be tough. We will see who can perform under the pressure of a situation like that, and we have to develop some scorers and some people who can come in a sub role off the bench. You'll see 2 freshmen that I think will play for us. Monique Floyd, a 5'9" in-state guard, and a 6'2" post player, Kendra Smith from Columbus, Georgia. I think our 2 freshmen, true freshmen, we'll see the court. If not early on a lot, it will happen in the next couple months. So that's exciting for us. We'll give State and Duke our best shot.
Coach Dement, UNC-G, you guys were picked to win the SoCon North. What will it take to win the conference and receive that berth to the NCAA tournament this year?
Okay, that on? Yes, it is. Well, we have a good player in Kyle Hines, and for the last 2-3 years, we've been trying to get the other guys to really produce as well. The top teams in our league, Davidson, they have that. And not only do they have a superstar in Stephen Curry, but they also have very good players in every other position. And that's the key for us, is to have the other guys, our 2 other seniors, Kevin Alexiak and Dwayne Johnson, to have big senior years. And also, we rely heavily on our sophomore class, since we really don't have a junior. We have a junior walk-on, Mike Mitchell from Lewisburg College. But our sophomore class will be relied upon quite a bit, and those guys have to play well. They played a lot of minutes as freshmen last year and did well, and that'll be a big key for us.
Mike Dement, Southern Conference has 2 more key players. One of them's your guy, Kyle Hines. The other, Stephen Curry, down at Davidson. You're going to play on national TV, ESPN2. Great opportunity for the Southern Conference to showcase itself.
Yeah, we had a good game there last year. We played pretty well early and led them, I think, at halftime, and then Stephen took over like he did all year long. He had the best freshman year that I've ever seen anybody have, and he ended up National Freshman of the Year, and He's on a lot of the, I think he's on the Naismith list and others. And he is a great player, and Kyle Hines is a very good player. And it should be a good game. There's a lot of things that will happen between now and then, and we have other games on TV that we're excited about. And it's always fun to play on TV in a national thing, but you also have to worry about whether your kids play to character. You know, I've been on TV before, and all of a sudden kids start doing things a little differently than they've done before. And so if you do that, if you stay in character and play hard and play well, it can be very valuable. And particularly if you picked up a win and a place like that, that would be a great win for us, and it should be a good game, hopefully.